Hi everyone, good day to you all. My name is Imani, a.k.a. High Lab 12, a.k.a. Swyss, and you are watching Secrets with Your Sister on Sunday. This tip is so simple, but I think that a lot of people just don't, it's a cliche tip, but they really don't heed to it. Like, they just don't. The tip is this: be yourself. Okay? I know that that's a hard tip for some people. Trust me, honey. I know it's a tip that's hard for some people. Anyone that's in my circle or has been a part of my circle in the past has known that I've always been myself. I can't be anybody else but me. Doesn't mean you don't improve yourself, but you don't ever be anybody but yourself. Here's why. In the words of Corinne Bailey Ray, the more you seem to change, the more they stay the same. Ooh. That the more you seem to change, the more they stay the same. It is a dichotomy. It is true. Okay? Sometimes we try to change ourselves to be like other people, right? Because we want to be where those other people are. The reality is all you have to do is be you. Go through your door, go along your path, have your tunnel vision for your vision, and you will get where you want to be. It's about your belief, it's about your faith, which sometimes people think is belief, and it's about your discipline, it's about your determination, and it's about consistency. So you have to have faith, discipline, consistency, and you have to have tunnel vision. If you don't have those four things, you're gonna continue to fail. Trust me, I've been there. I know so, okay? And sometimes teaching ourselves discipline, especially as adults or even young adults, is hard to do, right? Because we either have been trained and disciplined in one area and we feel that if we're disciplined over here, it's going to be so hard to be disciplined over there. And the reality is, no, you're lying to yourself. It's not hard. You just have to put parameters in place so that you can stay where you need to be. Being yourself means that you are true to yourself, whatever form, fashion that is. Now, oftentimes we judge ourselves the hardest. So you have to be honest with yourself and tell yourself, am I being critical for my betterment? Or am I just being critical? And are these thoughts even mine? It's really that simple, y'all. And I know that some people are not going to understand this. But here's the thing. Let's say, all right, I'll give you a prime example. When I was 12 years old, right, I had a relaxer. I had begged and begged and begged and begged and begged my mom for a relaxer. And on my 10th, like right after my 10th birthday, my mama got me a relaxer. I came to school and I was whipping my hair around. And by the age of 12, I said, I don't want this anymore. So at 12 years old, I started to grow my hair out. I didn't get any relaxers. And then one day, right before my birthday yet again, I cut all my hair off. And my hair was about this length. And I told my mom that I cut my hair off, and she didn't believe me. So when she got home, she was like, oh, you lying. That's not your hair. That's not your real hair, because my hair would shrink when it would get washed. She was like, oh, no, it's just wet. It's just wet. And I said, no, Ma, I really cut my hair. And my mom called my grandma. My grandma said, you cut your hair. You begged your mother for that relaxer and you cut your hair off. And then going to school, I used to wear puffs. I used to wear braids. I used to wear the Fulani braids. I used to do twist outs and braid outs before they were popular. And so at 13 years old, I would get teased and picked on and things like that. And even when I was younger, I would get teased and picked on about my hair. But I literally was a trendsetter for my area. And I don't think that a lot of people understood that. Now, did people jump on the bandwagon later once they found that there was all these YouTubers? I'm old school, so the YouTubers I had were like Rustic Beauty, Fly, Nubian Queen, Lovely T 2002. The main choice goddess, I had a lot of old YouTubers that I would mess with that really taught me how to take care of my hair. Kimmy Tube, Long Hair Don't Care. Like, those were the girls that I grew up with, you know, being inspired by, and a couple other girls, other ladies, excuse me. But now look at everybody who's wearing their natural hair, and look at how many times I've cut my hair. I done been bald, y'all, about 3 times. But I love it. I love it because it's me, and I just have to be honest and be genuine about myself. Now, I started putting on makeup because somebody told me, like, you need to make yourself appealing to other people. I think I look good all the time, unless I'm having like a bloated day. You know what I'm saying? When Auntie Red decides to come. But aside from that, I went through like a long period of depression where I hated myself. And it was after I had my 3rd son, and I just blew up like a fish, and I became like a whale, like a manatee. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was big, and I'm still big, and I'm working on getting smaller. But with all that aside, I had to find myself again, right? And I had to just be honest, like, this is who you are, girl. This is who you always been. There ain't nothing changed. So you can be loud sometimes, you can be quiet at other times, but you are just you. You're a big ball of energy, and the people who accept you for your boldness is great, and the people that don't like you and think that you should be a size 4 and think that you should wear a full face of makeup and think that you should arch the heck out of your eyebrows and think that you should relax your hair, that's one set of people. Baby, I'm filming, can you get out? Thank you. So you just have to be honest and be real with yourself. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't look perfect. What I've learned is, if you're trying to be perfect for someone else, don't. If you're trying to be perfect for yourself, realize that you're not going to be perfect in some areas. And figure out where you are going to put your discipline and where discipline may fall by the wayside. And it doesn't really matter if it's perfect or not, as long as you're getting to your goal. People will tell you all day long, like, oh yeah, I didn't arrive until I arrived. And what that really means is that I didn't get to where I was going until I was on this journey for a long period of time, and I realized I was already there. Because you don't, the experience, it's not about the end. It's really not. It's about the journey that it's taking you along. I mean, at the end of the day, life is that way. When you get here, the experience of birth is a lot different than the experience of death. And you enjoy the journey because there will be an end. But the end is not the goal. It's the journey that is the goal. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I hope that this video has helped you in some way. If it hasn't, share it with someone else. It might help them. And if it did, make sure you share it. Comment down below. Tell me what your best part of this video was. And if not, that's okay. Make sure that you follow me, because listen, we're doing this every Sunday. I have gained the discipline. And every single Sunday, Swyss, Secrets with Your Sister on Sunday. I am your host and your sister, Imani. And I hope that you have a beautiful day. Peace, love, light, blessings, wealth, and prosperity. But most of all, positivity and health. Peace.